Controls and electronic transfer of funds. Wire transfers and electronic transfer of funds, similar to the vendor changes notes table. The cyber schemes, sections and fraud and requests for the wire transfers are made related to the business transactions and vendor payments, as well as a fraudulent request appears to come from the financial institution requesting disbursement of customers and asset accounts. Any person responsible for wire transfer educated on the relevant threats and information related to the common phishing scams associated with the fraudulent request for wire transfer or authentication protocols defined to verify the transfer request. Example, callback procedures or two-year authentication procedure. What systems and protocols used in facilitating a request and initiating authorization and to release zero wire transfers. Hmm. So control around patch systems, cyber and ransom attacks, exploit from security vulnerabilities and resulting in the manipulation of the destruction of data, the exploration of known security vulnerabilities and other cost for unpaid patches and upgrades. Does this entity has a patch management system? Yeah. Does the entity runs periodic vulnerability scans, identify the missing unapplied patches? Yes. Does the entity notify the patches for the external vendors like Microsoft or Windows patches? Okay. Remote audit. Remote audit is a virtual audit. When the auditor uses online or electronic means to conduct an audit, it could be partially or completely virtual. Auditor engage using a technology to obtain the audit evidence to perform the documentary review on the participation of the auditee. Audit planning and scope is crucial in such audits. This includes discussion of scope and schedules and the way of conducting audit. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the entire business landscapes and process has been has adjusted to the new situation. And the remote audit is appreciated by the client as well. Consideration for remote audit. Auditor must develop a tailored strategy to ensure remote audit meeting the requirements and delivery results of equivalent to traditional online audits. Feasibility and planning. Planning should involve generating an audit timelines, meeting platforms, Zoom calls, Microsoft Teams, so Google Meets to use an audit session, exchange data exchange mechanisms, and any access authority requests. Ensure the feasibility of determining the technology can be used if the auditor's audit has when completes the resource available. The execution phase of a remote audit involves a video, teleconference of audit. Documentation of audit evidence should be transferred through document sharing platform. Confidentiality, security, and data protection. To ensure the security and the confidentiality, access to documentation sharing platform should be sufficiently restricted. Not only restricted, secured by encryption data that is sent access across a network. This information, once reviewed and documented by auditor, is removed from the platform and the stored documenting accordingly to the applicable regulatory standards and data protection requirement. Auditor should take into consideration registration requirements should make necessary additional agreement for both sides. There will be no records of sounds and images authorization to using the people's images. Auditor should not take screenshots of the auditees or such audit evidence. A screenshot documents or records or any kind of evidence should be previously authorized by the audited organization. In case of accessing the IT systems, auditor should use VPN, which is private network. VPN is a service that creates safe and encrypted online connections. It prevents unauthorized users to enter the network. Allow them. Risk assessment. The communication from auditors as well as auditors need to clear and consistent. And this became crucial remote audit. This risk of achieving the audit objectives identify, assessed, and managed. Assessment is a remote audit should be sufficient to achieve the audit procedures and should be done in a common of each audit involves and members of the audit teams and audited organization representative. Advantages and disadvantages of remote audit. Audit advantages and disadvantages. Cost and time efficiencies, no travel time and travel cost included. So disadvantage due to the network issue, interviews and meeting can be interpreted. Comfort, flexibility to audit teams as they would be working from the home environment. Limited no ability to visualize the facility culture, organization and body language of the auditees. The time zone should be also affect the efficiency of the remote audit. Time required to gather evidence can spread over several weeks, and instead of concentrating on small period of that takes person from the activities daily. Opportunity to present a doctor documents to omit the relevant information is increased. This may call for additional planning, some additional different audit procedures, security and confidentiality violations. Auditor can get first-hand evidence directly from the IT systems and direct access may be provided. The remote access to sensitive IT environment may not only be allowed, security aspects related to the remote access and privacy need to be assessed. Widen the selection of auditor for a global network of experts. The cultural changes of the auditor, the lack of knowledge for local laws and regulations could impact audit. Audit procedures like physical verification, assessment, stock taking cannot be performed. The remote auditing, which parts provide assurance and comprehensive documents like COVID opportunity for organizations and audit leverage organization. This additional management perception of remote audit changes solutions. Flexibility in terms of ensuring day-to-day business activities not impacted along with the reduced time. Auditors should consider the performing audit using remote means. This access of systems network is provided post appropriate approval both the employees who is working remotely and auditors who is auditing remotely, and the data is transferred through the encrypted means of maintaining data privacy. Management should maintain a review of list of people who are working remotely and make access on system and entering the only such access should be approved. The further, once the employee leaves the organization, audit is complete. Such VPN access should be terminated timely, and auditors or test such controls while performing the remote audit. Emerging technology in audit. The emerging technologies alter the financial reporting environment substantial. This is changes of accelerating. So, an example of emerging technologies data analytics, CAAT, ACL, Alteryx, Power BI, case where artificial intelligence, robotic processing, automation, and blockchain. These are changes of ways a business goes gets done. Auditors linked to transformation of own process. As the use of emerging technology in financial reporting process increase, it becomes important auditor client upskill the emerging technology. Some important consideration of the auditor must access the impact of emerging technology on the business and evaluate whether the organization is properly assessing the impact of emerging technology on internal control over financial reporting. Data analytical technique. Generating and preparing meaningful information from raw information is using processing tools and techniques known as data analysis. Data analysis and audit analysis involves analyzing a large set of data to find the actionable insight, trends, and draw conclusion from the informed decision making. This use of audit analysis ensures the greater efficiencies and more accurate finding of the review process. As a result, the business is able to create a strategy based on verification system data and a professional assumption. Auditor can improve the audit quality. It allows auditor to more efficiently audit the large amount of data held and processed by IT systems and large clients. Data audit analysis help to discover the analysis patterns and identifying the anomalies. Extract other useful information on data. Data analysis. Um, Data analysis method is used in audit called computer audited assisted audit techniques CAAT. It is involves using a multi-data analytics tool as visualizing tool that helps in auditor to develop deep into the program statement and hence increase audit quality. This also in minimizing the tool, missing out the key attributes that might be a higher risk of organization and specific business. Auditor performing audit analysis can make use of the various applications tools like helps them in analyzing large data sets and obtaining insights and helps them to make a quality of internal audit better. Some of the popular tools used in the industry is CAT and listed above. ACL Audit Command Language. ACL is analysis of the audit extracting analysis software used in the fraud reduction, prevention, and risk management. It samples a large set of data to find irregularities in patterns in transactions which could indicate the control weakness of fraud. The ACL is an audit language, command language. It is used in the analysis to check the complete data set and perform trial balance consolidation using the audit. It is cause this case scenario. This entity provides central ledger dump and The system triad balance. They're using the ACL completes the data and ensure the data set is exceed beyond the capacity of Excel and basic functions that record count, sum, and pivoting such performance of ACL. Excel should not perform such action. Alteryx use consolidate financials and operation data to access control, and fully transparent audit trail of every action is performed, and Alteryx informs our workflow, which makes it easier for the user to learn as no prior knowledge of coding or scripting is required. Alteryx is also a leverage of automatic analysis and performing machine learning to search for pattern indicating fraud and irregularity, speed up the process like accounting close, tax filing, regulatory reporting, forecast creation. They can be used for automate set of procedures, perform periodic like reconciliation, consultation, marketing workflow, system integrate, and continuous audit. The Alter is your logistic organization to compute the revenue entries recorded by systems and match it with the financial showcase expected revenue turnover. Due to Alteryx processing speed and easy to implement function, operator should perform a recomputation of all the transaction entry and note of the revenue has been computed as per of the expected revenue and more than the actual activity. This is due to the fact that the downtime between the logistic company and the client is not revised in the systems. All divisions rates are used in the computer's revenue. Altres help analyzes the computation of the huge data set and focus on the actual result. Power BI is a business intelligence platform that provides a non-technical business user to use tools like aggregating, analyzing, visualizing, sharing data. From the audit perspective, such visualizing tools can help in find the outlier of the population. It is used to using in the reporting purpose of audit. An interactive dashboard of the higher management. The Power BI dashboard used for checking the outlier of the apparel company. Auditor is used requires to analyze the trend of the sales during the year by using the Power BI and sales data provided by the clients using further conversion of dashboard to analyze the trends and platform as per the market standards. In the analysis platforms ultimate sales, it is noted that sales transaction will perform during the non-business hours. I illustrate the charts below which illustrate the part of analysis. 200 percentage weightage of average month. Imagine what's the month, what is the same case where this case where the data analysis software provide tools help in concluding auditing assurance engagement quickly, accurately, and consistently. It shares and analytics insights, helps in engage, helps in taking better informative, informed decisions. It helps in streamlining process and eliminating the routine tasks. Are used in accounting firms, government, and corporate worldwide. It is a trusted platform integrates everything you need to conduct assurance and reporting engagement. Caseware provides a solution in the building accounting system which turns away the documents, including the financial statement, the cost efficient client ready report. Its automation link the client data and securely communicate with the client. Regular location authorized user has access to the same document and consistency of data is ensured. I refer to the screenshot below illustrate the auditor review of the company process of maintaining the screen. Conscious statements finally prepared by review by the CA planning on using the set. As well.